Now we're outside here with Colin Baker from Back from the Future, and this morning we're looking at the future of cars, electric cars. Good morning to you, Colin.
Good morning, Alan. This is really, really exciting because it's not just about the future. This is happening now and very, very close into the future.
You're saying like in maybe 20 years' time, everyone will be driving around electric cars?
They say by 2020, 10% of cars on Irish roads will be electric. Totally electric. Now, what I want to get across this morning is that we're not talking about fiberglass, lightweight, plastic body cars with tiny electric motors in them. This is actually a Mitsubishi Miev, and ESB are trialling this at the moment. There's 15 of these knocking around, and there's 4 charging stations in the city at the moment. As I say, they're testing it. This is already available as a petrol car. This is a normal car. This is what I want to get across. It has airbags, USB stereo, aircon, lots of all the usual features that you'd expect on a small, efficient car. Except instead of a petrol engine and an exhaust out the back, you've got a very intelligent electric engine.
And this is a docking station here, a charge point.
I worked out that I can charge this overnight at home in about 6 hours, just like I charge my mobile phone.
No, you don't need one of these. These are going to be, the ESB are bringing these out, and these are going to be, how many of them are going to be around the Ireland?
In the next 2 years, and again, this is actually happening now. They're working on it right now. There's going to be over 3,500 stations.
So there'll be 3,500 of these in cities, in towns, right around
stations, shopping centres. Not only will there be these standard 6-hour chargers, but there's going to be chargers located along motorways and main thoroughfares that charge cars like this in 25 minutes, up 20%.
So you bring your car home and you charge it. You just basically plug it into any domestic plug.
Normal socket. That's actually a normal 13-amp plug.
And how long do you need to leave it in to fully charge?
As I say, 6 hours for a charger like this, but there's fast charge facilities on a car like this that charge up to 80% of capacity.
How much does it cost?
5 minutes. They don't have prices on this yet, but they're exactly comparable to a normal car of this size. So say, I reckon starting about €12,000 and above. But there's already cars like this available. You look at the Prius that Toyota released over
the Prius,
10
the hybrid.
ago. That takes the advantages of the electric engine and the petrol engine, the power of the petrol engine, the range of the petrol engine, and the efficiency in towns of the electric engine. They're stunningly stylish as well. This is the latest version of it.
But if you were to bring your car home and plug it in overnight, how is your what kind of bills are you going to get?
Well, I calculated that to charge this for 6 hours at home on my current tariff, it'd be €1.40. Now remember, the range on
what do you get for that?
Yeah, good question. The range on this is about 130 kilometres. Catherine was just asking me.
So you'll be able to drive for 130 kilometres on €1.40.
Now remember, also maintenance is different because there's about 300 moving pieces in a normal engine. In an electric engine, there's about 3 or 4. So there's no oil, there's no spark plugs to change. It's much lower maintenance as well. The government are also offering, they're talking about offering up to €5,000 towards these things, much reduced tax, and obviously there's no fuel
and no emissions, and that's what it's all about.
There's already ones of these available. Yeah. There's this Vectrix.
We have to wrap.
Motorbike that does 100 kilometres an hour. This Fiat Fiorino is already available, fully electric, and as I say, it's a normal car aside from that.
It's the way of the future, and you're going to start seeing these all over the country. Get used to it. It's your charge point in the ESB, and it's not for anything else but a car.
Your house, Alan. Okay. Would you like that?
That's fine. Listen, Colin, thank you very much for coming in and showing us that. We're going to take a quick break. Lots more in the second hour of Ireland AM coming up very shortly.